What's up guys, thank you so much for clicking this and staying for the rest of this video. And by the way, this is my personal review of the Chuwi Corebook X. So if you guys are not familiar with Chuwi branding, this is a Chinese manufacturing company of laptops, tablets, mini box PCs, and they are known for making cheap price yet premium looking devices. And they're located, or they're operating at Shenzhen, China, and this is the area also where famous Chinese brands such as Xiaomi are also doing their stops. Okay, first I want to talk about the build quality and the design of this product. So I don't have so much something to say about it because, as we all know, they are known for manufacturing cheap yet premium looking devices, which justifies with this Corebook X that I'm having right now. And it's slim, kind of, yeah. So the keyboard is not the full size, so we don't have any numpad, but that's just that isn't an issue for me at all. And the build quality, it uses alloy on its chassis. I believe it is good to help dissipate the heat inside the components, electrical components inside. And yeah, so there you have the Chuwi branding on the upper left of the back of our screen, which is very minimalist for me. There it goes. We have our USB Type-C full functioning port, and then we have the AC port for charging. Next, on the right, we have the single USB port 3.0, the standard millimeter jack, and the SD card slot. Yeah, and at the bottom we have here the area where if you wanted to upgrade our SSD, then the grills for our speakers, two bottom firing speakers, and then the vents. Yeah, so as we open it, there it goes. Okay, we have here the keyboard, which is not a full-size keyboard, so we don't have any numpad, but just fine. There's no issue for there at all. And then we also have this very large trackpad, which is for me is very commendable, and it's pretty comfy to use, and it's kind of for me, with my experience, it's pretty accurate. So let's go with the display. So we have here a 2160 by 1440 pixel resolution, 2K Quad HD display. So expect to have sharp details on the images and also in your videos as you use it. And for me, this is more than enough at its price point. Keep in mind that I only got this laptop for about 23,000 pesos, so that is less than 500 USD. And for that price, you can have only, let's say, 1080p at most, but having a low spec components, but more likely 720p with some decent. But this is so a bang for the buck. I'm telling you guys, this is so crazy. So the display is vivid, and it's pretty accurate, so it's good for editing videos or images. So I think it's good in using Photoshops and Premiere. And based on my experience, it's doing a pretty good job. So I use this laptop for editing this video, the one that you're watching right now. And yeah, and by the way, this is my first time using Adobe Premiere, so bear with my content. Okay, now let's watch some 4K video. So let's just search. Okay, by the way, I like the bezels, which are very thin, surrounding the screen, which giving some premium vibes again. So here we have this 4K video, and guys, it support a 4K video, yeah, but I only use a 1080 pixel camera, so that doesn't make sense for using this into 4K. But as you can see, 1080p is so enough for providing those sharp details, because that, you know, very dense pixel of this laptop is so freaking good, yeah. So there it goes, there's the screen. Okay, so just observe those. And now let's talk about the performance of this little guy. So we are using a Intel 7th generation processor, so with the integrated graphics, Iris Graphics 650 plus or 660 I guess, and then we have a built-in RAM, so if you're planning to upgrade, there's no option for that. And it has 256 M.2 NVMe SSD, so expect fast boot and yeah, fast access to your different files. And then so that's with the specs, I guess. Those are the, you know, most important things. And let's see how it performs. So this 7th generation Intel i5 is a 2-core 4 threads, so with a base clock of 3.1 gigahertz with a turbo up to 3.4, so that's pretty powerful, at least for this, although it's produced way back 2017, January of 2017, but for its with my experience, I think it's still kicking. Yeah, as you can see, I'm switching to different apps and opening different apps simultaneously, and I don't have any struggles with it. So as you can see, there it goes. So I open a lot of tabs. I think there will be an issue just because of our internet, which isn't that much, you know, fast. So there it goes. I don't have so much of that technicalities with it when it comes to the performance, so I did a benchmark, and if you search for the site CPU benchmark, so it just matches almost the same if you search for the Corebook X right there. And I tried using it for playing an online game such as Asphalt and Valorant, and sad to say I didn't record the Asphalt, but I'll show you how it performed on Valorant. Even though I don't have that much of storage, I still installed that such game. And by the way, you can add another SSD, you know, inside the one that I show you, the slot that's removable with, you know, standard Phillips screw. So you can add another SSD if you want to upgrade. And so let's see how it performs on our online game. So this is my gameplay of the Valorant, and by the way, this is the first time that I play this game, so bear with my performance. So as you can see, it runs pretty fine, yeah. And if you're having the actual gameplay, you can observe that things are pretty sharp, but there are some, you know, misalignment of the pixels if you move the mouse in different directions very fast with a sudden speed, as you can see right over there. Yeah, and I think that's pretty normal considering the fact that we don't have any dedicated graphic cards installed, we're just having this integrated Intel graphics. And so just watch my gameplay, guys. And again, thank you so much for staying for the rest of this video, and I really do appreciate it. Okay, another thing I want to discuss is that I advise, if you want to use this for playing this heavy graphics games, I advise to put the laptop in a direct direct contact with your electric fans, because it really do heats up. And so yeah, so if you want to play games, that would be just good. But for me, in my personal opinion, I don't advise to use this on heavy graphic games, to take care of the health of your device. And yeah, by the way, I would like to add in this section performance of the battery life. So at most, if you're just doing some basic documents, files, surfing the web, you would more or less get about 4 to 5 hours of usage. And if you're trying to play some games, I guess you'll just have, let's say, less than 2 hours, or let's say more or less 2 hours. So the battery isn't that isn't that durable for time, but you can get used to it, I guess. So I think that will be it. That's my review of the Chuwi Corebook X, and thank you so much for watching and also bearing with my video, as this is my first time creating such a review on a device. So yeah, my content is kind of pretty poor, but at least I survived. And thank you so much. Bye bye.